guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Des and I make beauty and lifestyle videos on this channel. Today's video is going to be a fall look, my first fall look of the season. I don't know if I'm going to come out with more, but I was just feeling fall vibes today. I decorated for fall recently in my house and I love fall time. Fall has always been my favorite and I just love like fall makeup as well. So yeah guys, this is the look I came up with. I did this look using the Alamar Cosmetics palette and I really enjoyed creating this look with that palette. I know that I'm not in my normal like filming area. I just didn't feel like cleaning my room today, so you guys are getting this background instead of like my typical bedroom background. But yeah guys, if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start out by priming with the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And I just usually spray my face like that and just kind of let it sink in and dry. And guys, I'm seriously like wearing a long sleeve. I got this shirt like last weekend and I was all excited about it. I was like, it's so cute and it's just like fall colors. But I'm in Arizona and it's like currently, I would say around 90 degrees outside, so really long sleeves are not even like a possibility yet, but we're just gonna pretend while it's 74 degrees in my air-conditioned house. So I'm going to start out by taking this sponge, and this sponge has been all over the internet right now. I purchased it a few weeks ago. It's probably been over a month, and I've used it a handful of times. I'm not crazy about it, but I figured I'd use it on camera today and show you guys my experience with it. But this is the Juno & Co. microfiber velvet sponge. So I'm pretty sure that it's sold out just because all the big YouTubers have been using it lately, but I purchased it after Nikki Tutorial's video with it, and like I said, I'm not super impressed with it. Like, I don't think it's any better than any of like the cheap sponges I have. It is only like $6 or $7, so I mean it's not an expensive sponge, so if you want to try it out, go for it. But I will show you guys how it performs, and I'm going to mix my foundations, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. Those are the two foundations that I always use. If you watch me, then you know that. But I'm just mixing them on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to start blending this out. Alright, so now that I have all of my foundation on, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I definitely am wearing a full coverage foundation, so obviously like this is going to be pretty full coverage. The sponge definitely helped in the full coverage department as well, but I don't really think that I necessarily need this sponge in order to accomplish like a full coverage look. It's just kind of like a weird feeling. I don't know. I'm not used to like that velvet filling, and it kind of feels like unblended a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so now that I look like a literal ghost, I'm going to set with the Coty Airspun, it's already in my little thing, but the Coty Airspun translucent powder. And I am just going to use this sponge to set everything, dip it in my powder, and then I always set my lids first because they will crease like super quick. Then I'll do under my eyes because that creases fast too. And then I'll just pretty much do my T-zone and call it a day. Alright, so my base is complete. Now we are going to move on to brows. I'm not going to show those on camera just because they're kind of like boring and just a lengthy process. But I'm going to do my brows off camera and then I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so brows are on and now we get to move to the fun part, which is the Alamar Cosmetics palette. I got this obviously like the day it came out pretty much because I'm a huge fan of Kathleen Lights, and I actually have pretty much always followed Gabby on YouTube. Like since I very first started watching YouTube, she was one of the very first YouTubers I started watching. I found her through Kathleen, but like I started watching Kathleen when she had like 200 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers. But anyways, I really love this palette and I've used it a handful of times. Here's what it looks like inside, and I think I've shown it on my channel already. But this is just like, you can definitely get some fall looks out of here. So I'm just gonna do a real like smoky fall warm look today. So I'm going to start by taking my AOA Studio, this is the E130. You can get AOA brushes on shopmissA.com, and I'm pretty sure they're all $1. Alright, but I'm going to start out by taking Cocoa Taxi, which is this like orange tone brown, I don't know what, it looks like pretty much just orange in the pan, but once it's on your eye, it looks more like a warm brown. When I first saw this, I was like, where's the transition shade? Because that's orange, but it actually does make a very good transition shade. And I'm just gonna buff that into the crease and we'll be on our merry way. I'm going to go pretty heavy-handed with it because like I said, it's going to be a pretty smoky look, so I want our base to be nice and dark. All right guys, so I just moved a little closer to the camera. I didn't move the camera at all, but I'm closer to the camera. Anyways, here's what we have so far. Next I'm going to go into the shade called Tropico, which is like this darker orange shade. I'm gonna take that color on the same brush and I'm going to start buffing this shade into my crease. Look how pigmented this is. Alright, so now as you can tell, we have like this deep, dark like base for our makeup. So like even if we finished up right now, we put like the white shimmer shade on and we could call it a day, this would still be like a pretty dark, intense, like fallish look. However, I am going to now go in with a smaller brush. This is a small version of like a normal like fluffy crease brush, but this is the AOA E128 brush, and I'm going to go in with the maroon shade, and it is called Guantanamera, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to put that right on the outer portion. So I'm going to kind of go like that, and then I'm going to kind of bring it not into the crease, but I'm going to like take whatever is left over on my brush from blending it out and then kind of like bring it in. That makes any sense. And I'm just going to keep building that shade up. So I'm going to keep on packing it on because I do want this shade to look very orangey, reddy. Neither of those are words, but you guys get what I'm saying, hopefully. And once I have that packed on, how like, you know, the amount I want, then I'm going to take the last brush that I was working with, no product, and I'm just going to blend that all out so that it doesn't look crazy. And I'm sorry that like my mirror is right here, but I have to be able to see something other than the camera. As of now, like this is pretty good for me. I think that's warm enough. We're good. So I'm going to move on to the other eye and I'll be right back again. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to grab the shade El Malecon. This like greenish gold shade, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Look how gorgeous that is. And I'm just going to pat it on with my finger. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna get a lot more pigment with our finger. And I'm going to bring that like all the way up. Since I'm not doing a cut crease, I always have to bring it up because I do have a little bit of hooded eyes and that color will transfer if I don't. Alright, I'm going to go do the other eye and I'll be back. Alright guys, so here is like pretty much the completed like eyeshadow look. I just need to add like a brow bone highlight, but this is what we have going on. Okay, I have a hair, okay. But this is what is going on the eyes. So I am going to add, like I said, a brow bone highlight. So I'm just adding a matte white up at the top here, as you guys can see. Alright, so now that we have that brow bone highlight, we can go in with our eyeliner. I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. So anyways, I'm going to take this brush. It's kind of like a big flat brush. And I'm going to grab the orange shade in the palette, like the darker orange shade, that Tropico. And I'm going to mix it with the maroon shade. I'm going to mix those two together, tap off all that excess, and then I'm going to drag it on my waterline. And as you guys can see, it gives us kind of the same effect that we have going on up top. I'm going to put that greenish gold shade like on the inner part of the waterline just to kind of match the top. Okay, now we can move on to mascara. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Alrighty guys, so now I have mascara all done and I pretty much just have like bronzer, blush, and highlight left. So we are going to go in with my Butter Bronzer that I've been holding the whole time. And I'm going to just bronze up my skin with this. My forehead and my chin. And then I'm going to grab this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Feisty. Love this blush. It's like so dark and like just mauve-y. It's perfect for fall. And then for highlight, I'm actually going to use the Alamar palette. And I'm going to take La Costa right there, that like real light shimmery shade. And I'm going to highlight with that. Literally cannot see my highlight, but it looks pretty. Okay, you can see it a little better on this side. Okay, so now I have my highlight on. I have pretty much everything but my lips done. So for today's lips, I think I'm gonna go with a maroon lip. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Everlasting. It's like a real deep, dark burgundy maroon shade. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna put that on. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this Ultra Satin over the top of this liquid lip just because I think it's the matte that I'm not digging. This is a ColourPop lip, by the way. Much better. I love this lip much better. But yeah, guys, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys are as excited for fall as I am. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!